It's an unfortunate fact that some people do inconceivable things to innocent animals. For some reason, there are people on this earth who don't think that there's anything wrong with starving, eating, or killing a defenseless animal. This dog was in between life and death, and everyone around him knew that he was slowly but surely slipping away. This sad-looking pug was named Odin, and he was living in horrendous conditions. Not only was he ignored for most of his life, he was also chained up outside and able to move around freely. Fortunately, that all changed in 2018 when he met the volunteers from Southern Pines Animal Shelter and Southern Cross Animal Rescue of Mississippi. Odin was found among other dogs in the care of breeders who didn't care at all about their well-being. As soon as the rescuers found Odin, they immediately knew they needed to get him medical attention as soon as possible. That was when Odin met his foster mom, Sydney Shellcop, for the first time. Sydney couldn't believe what she was seeing when she laid her eyes upon Odin. Poor Odin looked like he was taken straight from a nightmare. He was emaciated, almost completely hairless, covered in wounds, with cracked and broken teeth, and incredibly weak. He had a putrid smell to him from his horrible skin infections. Basically, whatever could be wrong was with this poor guy, explained Sydney. When Odin first arrived at his foster home, he was extremely confused about what was happening to him. I honestly don't know if Odin had ever been inside a house before. He sniffed around the whole house and kept looking back at me like, what's the catch? For weeks after I got him, he would just lay in his spot. I couldn't get him to be able to ways around with him or not, said Sydney. It took a while for Odin to warm up to things, but once he did, it was clear that he wasn't going anywhere. The second night I brought him home, he was brave enough to come to bed with me. He climbed onto the bed and just threw his bony body on me, looked up at me with such heartfelt eyes, and sighed in such a loving embrace. I knew Odin had finally found who he needed to be, said Sydney. He may have found his forever home, but Odin's health still needs attention. He is currently undergoing heartworm treatment, which has been a huge battle. We have our good days and our bad days. Once all our heartworm treatment